drop the weight, and they'll drop the charges. Oh, I love that, Heather. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad that they're working for you, okay? Guys, I'm going to come back on Instagram because I don't know. I guess they only let us go live for an hour. Which is dumb. So I'm going to turn it off and then I'm going to come back. So stay tuned. It's about to cut off in like 30 seconds. All right? Poor Adam. Physically, how do we look the part? You need to, also guys, be wary, really quick, be wary of people who give testimonies, but don't tell you how they did it, okay? Those people are lying. I'm gonna just be honest, okay? Be wary of people who give you testimonies saying, oh, I'm getting this, this, and that, but they're not telling you how they're getting it. They're lying, okay? Just letting y'all know. If they have no strategy, no step-by-step technique, it's a lie. So some people lie to boost their ego. Women can do that as well. So just letting y'all know that. Until there's testimony, steps, exactly, Yadira. And that's fine, but just say that. Scripts, right? They're lying. Okay? These scripts are guaranteed to work. There are plenty of women who literally have said, hey, the books help. You know, how did you get XYZ? I got a Range Rover using your books, right? Or are they selling cat? Yeah. Yeah, like I'm not really believing some things. When they don't tell you the techniques or the steps, it's a lie. All right? Physically, how do we look the part? Physically, make sure that you're fit, right? Fit, dressed well, know how to carry a conversation. All right, these are things that you're going to want to do in order to attract and I love that. Let me pin that. Thank you, darling. These are things that you're going to want to do to attract more higher value options, okay? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my Instagram set back up. All right. Okay. All right, I guess I'll open up for questions now. Let's open up for questions, guys. If he's texting and video chatting, how to actually get him to plan a date. Tell him, when he keeps texting, just send him a text and say, hey, I'm not in, I said, or, sorry, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but it was just like too much coming out at once. So let me slow down. Okay. Say, hey, start out with hey. Say, hey, you know what? I'm actually not interested anymore. And just leave it at that. I'm not interested. And when he's like, why? Be like, you know, we started talking on May 2nd and it's now May 20, whatever. And there's been no date planned. So, you know, I'm not interested anymore. Everything happens for a reason. Okay? If he wanted the world. Nay, Pat. It just depends. Some men are very braggadocious, and a lot of times it's going to be like you're very high up guys, okay? How would you do long distance? I don't really have time to do that right now, but if you are in a long distance relationship, then you're going to need this book, Jet Set Gems, because it talks about travel. It talks about, you know, scripts to get men to pay your travel expenses, especially if you're going to be flying to a man a lot, right? You're going to need to handle a long distance relationship completely different than how you would handle any other relationship. What about the ones who ghost? What about them? Who cares? Again, you guys should be having so many options to the point where you don't care about men who ghost. You don't care about men who aren't showing up for you the way that you want them to. Okay? Who cares? Like, if they ghost, great. You shouldn't even notice. How do you know how much to ask for? I feel guilty. I don't know. It depends on what you need. What do you mean? Depends on what you need and what the man that you're talking to does. What's his income? I'm scared of girls now. That's because you're in your feminine energy. Men who are in their masculine energy are not scared to pay bills. Okay? All right. Any other questions, y'all? Because in a minute, I am going to do my sale for my ebooks so that you guys are able to get the books, use the scripts in them so that you don't have to play guessing games when it comes to how do I ask men for money and the whole art of mastering how to ask. Okay? There is an art in mastering how to ask a man for something. Can we get whatever we want without sleeping with them? It depends on the man, right? Me personally, I am not going to just sleep with just anybody. They need to be providing. Okay? I don't know why you would want to sleep with somebody who doesn't pay bills. Men that ask, what do you bring to the table? They're not the right candidates. Okay? The men that I date, they don't ask me that stuff, guys. How to be sure he's not married in your first date. Background check. Background check. Vetting questions. Okay? You're going to need these. Okay? I'm the reason Passport Bros became popular. Yeah, I am the reason Passport Bros became popular because those are the highly desirable women. The women that they have to pay to bring to the United States. You're right. You are right. Okay, but what if he's married? Find somebody who's not married. What do you mean? What kind of question is that? Good night, Janiqua. Comfortable with him having your full legal name? And he's sending you money? That's weird. That means you're hiding something. Should I go to a classy gym? Oh my God. Yeah, Yadira. They sound crazy. They sound racist and everything. What's going on? All brownies is crazy. What? Ooh, Lord. No, they don't even sound like they sugaring. I don't know what they doing. They hoeing. And not in a good way. They pee-tooting. They're not even like escorting. They're on Figueroa. They're on Holt Boulevard with their thumbs out. Right. That was crazy, Mary. That was nuts. Like, what does that mean? What does all brownies mean? That was crazy. That's a desperate woman asking what if he's married. Right. Like, that's crazy, bro. Ugh. This Dusty just texted me right now. Gross. Don't fucking text me. He got cut off last night. This guy that was on my roster just texted me, and I knew he was gonna do it. Nope. Yes, babe, I am, Cassandra. He wants to come back. He got cut off last night. I told him straight up to his face. I said, you guys don't know. I used to be real savage, but now, like, because I have options and because I don't date one man at a time, I don't let men treat me any old kind of way. Like, last night, he said some shit. I was asking him a serious question, and this man was around his friends, and there was girls there. And so, you know, they think sometimes when they're around friends and girls that they can just, they be feeling like they all that, right? They be feeling like they all that. So he was like, I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to be in positive energy, and you're being negative. And I want to be around people that, you know, are supportive of me and blah, 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 and this and that. And I looked at him and I said, oh, okay. And then I paused and I looked at him and I just saw him melting. Like, in my eyes, he just started melting, like, just like disintegrating, like whole face. To me, he was just disintegrating, like I was instantly unattracted to him. Okay. And it was instant. Okay. And I looked at my friends and I said, are you guys ready? They're like, yeah. We got up and we walked out, and then he got up behind us, like trying to walk us out, right? And I was like, oh, you don't need to walk us out. And so then while I was walking to the car with my friends, he was like, wait, like, let's talk about blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you said you don't want anything negative. I'm not a negative person, and I'm not going to be around somebody who thinks that I'm negative. So go have at it. Have a great time. Have a blessed time. I said, but one thing you're never going to do is you're never going to talk to me like that ever again. Because he was kind of aggressive too. Like, first of all, sir, pipe down, Diddy, pipe down, Diddy, okay? He was like, getting real aggressive. And I was like, first of all, you're never going to talk to me again. And you're never going to get the chance to treat me like that ever again. And I walked off. Done. Old Mariah would have probably swung on him, or would have probably like tried to down talk to him in front of all his friends and really embarrass him and hit below the belt. But why do all that when it's like, all I'm going to do is X you out and you're going to be a forever stalker like they always are, guys. How many of these guys always be on y'all page, fake pages, texting, this, that, the third? They just know how to play it cool, and we don't know how to play it cool because we're emotional. You guys have to get out of your emotions. When he did all that, I literally just looked at him and I was just like, okay. All right. You're going to regret that. You're going to regret that, sir. But it's okay. I'm going to walk out of here. I'm going to let you have a blessed night. Okay? I'm going to let you have a blessed night. We left. We got in the car and we were out. And honestly, I was not negative. I asked him a serious question. But you know, men, when they don't want to be bothered with shit, they start like projecting and taking things from all of it. And I don't have time to deal with it. I'm just going to go right on down the roster. Next. Bye-bye. Remove. Don't let anybody take away your peace. The same way he was protecting his peace, you guys need to protect yours. What if you're in a love triangle with two homeboys? Whoever's paying the most bills, that's who wins. And if you're extra freaky, get them in the bedroom together. Fuck it. Go all the way. It's summertime. Okay? And don't be sucking out of your soda like that. That's low value. Don't do it. Do as I say, not as I do. Exactly, Janiqua. Showing his true colors. You give them your IG account while dating? No, I don't give them my IG account, but sometimes they'll end up finding it. I'm pretty popular on Instagram. So, who cares? Do you have cheat days when you go on dates? I don't have a strict diet. I just monitor what I eat. I stick to protein and I try to do low carbs. Some days I don't eat at all because I like to drink, guys. I'm Mexican. We like to drink. So I be drinking. So I be having to watch what I eat because I drink. Of course I use my real name. What are you guys up to? Mariah is my real name. That's my birth name. Okay? Like, what do you mean, do I use my real name? Yes. They're gonna find it out anyway. Right? And the only time you shouldn't use your real name is when you don't know anything about this person. Okay? If you don't want to use your real name maybe on a dating app, that's fine. But like in person, when you start getting to know somebody and you've vetted them and you've researched them and you understand, okay, this is where they work. Excuse me. This is like, you know, who they are. They are who they say they are. Make sure on the first date you let them know your name too, because if not, you're going to look like you're hiding something, and that's going to make their antennas go up to want to go find your Instagram, to want to go find your baby daddy, to want to go find out more things about you, to go find your OnlyFans if y'all are on OnlyFans and shit, to go find your old porn video from 1997. Okay? That's what's going to make them do that, because it's like, Where do we start and stay safe? What do you mean, where do you start and stay safe? Yeah, what do you tell them you do for a living? What do I tell them I do? I tell them the truth. Coach women. Coach women, influencer, right? Because or Instagram model, how many girls say that they're influencers and they don't be making no money? Every single damn one of them. That's me. I need money. I'm a just poor little old influencer that thinks that I'm a high fashion runway model. Please give me some money. I think I'm Kendall Jenner, but I'm trying. I'm out here trying to get on that level. Okay? Just make things up, guys. Make it up. If they're too invested in what you do for work, tell them, you know what, sir, I appreciate you trying to figure out what I'm doing for work, but I'm not looking for a gold digger. I don't do gold diggers. I don't pay for men's bills. I'm not used to men asking me so much about my job. I don't pay men's bills. All right? Tell them that.